what's up? This is Nick Hexum from 311, and you're listening to the 311 as Fuck Puffy Cast.
This is a time to get high if you're following along with the program. It's 311 Fuck Puppy Cast. It's Josh with Tessa.
Hi.
Tessa. Wow, you sounded weird when you said that.
I said,
we'll go with
why?
It. I don't know. Your voice kind of went like a little on my end. It probably didn't on the recording side. It sounded like you, but remixed by Daft Punk. It was kind of funny, you know.
Me, but
like
French.
a robot Tessa, you know, Tessa, but a robot.
She's probably nicer than me.
Yeah, I'd say so. Okay, let's get into it, I guess. Man, I'm so glad I wrote this shit down ahead of time. That's so smart on my part. But I live with me. I know how I am on weed. I have to like weed Josh-proof my life to kind of accommodate, the where it's gonna go. So
that was an amazing journey you just took us on with the sentence that made no sense.
I know.
Woo! All right, it's gonna be fun.
Yep. So introduce new segments. So it's been a while. I haven't released it. It's been like a month since I've done a Puffy Cast. Not a lot's changed. It's been a nice little vacay. You know what I'm saying? I recorded something with Billy. The audio came out shitty. So this is like my reattempt at that, but with Tessa, So I prefer Tessa to Billy anyway, so that works out.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you're not as girly. So it's a lot easier to want a buddy vibe, But yeah, so I've got segments. I've put together like some segments, and I'm really excited about the game we're going to get into later, and some of the audio that I recorded the other day with Wes, which has turned out to be great. But I've got different segments. So yeah, if you're following along, let's get into the first part. It's called 311's Got the News, y'all. Shit gets you hyped up for fucking news, doesn't it?
Man, I am hyped. I cannot wait to hear what you have to say.
Oh, yeah, what the fuck's going on? It's like, oh shit. What they're it's usually fucking tragic. It's just like really happy music, but tragic. It's not happy, but I wouldn't say it's downer. It's not like we're leading off with child death, but this is the music we're gonna play right before it. It's not That's usually what happens, but that's not the music that this isn't.
They want to get you pumped up for those dead babies.
Yeah. Yeah. So 311 news. It's like, yeah. Breaking news. 311 murdered a crowd of people with their recent festival set list.
S.A. drowns crowd member in his sweat.
Yeah. Nick Amber bombs airport.
I don't know why, but that one feels wrong.
I know. It just does feel a little wrong. Anyways, the real news we're getting into is way more tragic than that stuff. Yeah. Anyways, back to let's see, cruise dates. They announced the cruise dates over our 1 month sabbatical between the part 3 that I never did for the 311 day. So they announced the cruise dates. We get an extra day this time, which is amazing. Everybody was asking for 311 dates. Literally, apparently all in this airport leaving 311 day. They were all asking about it. Fucking assholes. Like I get you want 311 dates like ASAP, but it's like as soon as they announce them, it's really like on sale the next day. Password Unity, like in fine print somewhere. And this time I
hate so much that they only give us a day. I hate it's hard if you are somebody that has a budget, and then all of a sudden you have to come up with money to pre-sale.
Usually,
go ahead.
Here's the thing. I'm sorry. Usually they announce this shit the exact on an event. They announce the next one,
right? Yeah. And
I don't know if it's as a way to make the people who are FOMOing at home. I'm trying to trying to keep up with the kids today. FOMO. I did say that right?
You said it correct. Yeah. No, you said it. I mean, you shouldn't have, but you said it correctly.
For you buy you. I'm like, that's not how you spell you, but you got 4. I get that part. Right? You're abbreviating into a 4 instead of an F, but whatever. FUBU. What the fuck was I talking about? Well, we're talking about. I was like, which dates are we talking about? The cruise dates or the summer tour dates?
Well,
you
jumbled it already.
I did jumble it already. I know. I'm blending it. What are you talking about? You say jumble. I say masterfully blending it.
I don't know. You just send me this beautiful agenda and it's already fucking gone. It's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. They
reel it in, Josh.
FOMO. I'm back. We're back.
Yeah.
FOMO. No. That's the name of. That should be the name of the WKRP. It's like FOMO. But I think they released the tickets at the same time on their normal tour dates as they do for the people who aren't there, especially at 311 day and cruises, especially for the people cruising. It's usually the week after the motherfucking cruise. I always feel like, and I just the cruise is so easy to spend money on because you're doing swiping a motherfucking card everywhere. Yeah. It's like oh, you mean I just give you this card and I can buy all this merch? Okay, great. I spent like $300 on merch last time because I haven't bought merch in like the last few cruises. So as soon as I got in there and I realized they had a bunch of merch left, I was like, oh fuck yeah! I bought like $300 worth.
I'm all like, oh, you need another bucket of beer? Oh, no problem. We'll just
right. Well, after last time, I'm definitely doing the fucking liquor thing on the cruise, like the free drinks on the cruise, where you don't pay for any of the stuff. It's for the simple fact that you don't have to fucking sign your goddamn name every time.
Right.
You just flash it, get your goddamn drink, and tell them to get the fuck away from you. So I gotta scribble what is on a wet receipt. You're fucking making me sign a goddamn. You're making me sign a fucking wet receipt, like for something for a fake goddamn card. This isn't my fucking card. This is a fucking fake receipt. But just as simple, you don't have to sign anything. So that was amazing. But This one, a friend of mine on the last cruise, bought me and Maddie K both. What were they? What fucked me up on the cruise? Miami Vices. Yeah, that was my. Yeah, that's my new. Just anytime I go anywhere, it's like, well, just give me a Miami Vice. You know, I can just do it. But on the cruise, it's like Miami Vice Central. So they yelled at her because it was obviously she was getting a drink, then walking over and a foot over and handing them to me and Maddie. They got mad at her, and she's like, whatever, But they can't really do anything. They're having to fucking give Miami Vice to the next fucking asshole.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I feel like the dates this time. So people were kind of asking for them, so that's kind of cool. They gave us enough time. I feel after 311 day, it's like but we got the cruise dates first before we even before everybody's demanding fucking summer tour dates, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, the 311 cruise webpage is live. And it's like, oh, everybody kind of got mad. I was kind of happy with the cruise dates because to me I don't give a shit about summer tour dates. I give a shit about the next fucking event, which is the cruise.
Right. Yep.
So the cruise dates are April 1st through the
March?
6th, I believe. It's April.
Is it in April?
It's April, I believe. Yeah. Bucket, we'll look right now. Hold on. 311cruise.com for all your purchases. I've already been chatting with 6Man and fucking March 1st through 6th. Oh, that's a lot easier. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. That's amazing. That changes it. That's way better. Oh, that's way better. Oh, guys, that's amazing. That's amazing. Well, that's amazing. I could do that.
Josh is in shock.
Yeah, I'm real time learning.
I can't believe you thought they were in April.
I swear to God, because I told you I thought it was Monday through fucking Saturday. If you look at the 1st to the 6th in April, it's Sunday through Friday, which I was like, that sucks.
So what is it in March? It's a weekend. Thursday through Tuesday. Yeah. So that's better.
Well,
that's better.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to.
You still have to take days off to travel on both ends.
No, I ain't worried about that. It's my last job. This is fucking terrible. My last job, the fucking the dates were literal calendar dates. Like the first was the first of the close, no matter when the fuck it was. My new job, it's like business days. So the first 5 days of close, if it's on a Friday, would be like Friday. Monday is day 2. So looking at these dates, it's like, oh, well, that changes my day 3 a little bit. I don't know if I could do work at the end of a cruise. You're
and with an extra day. So
exactly, yeah. Well, if like I could do it, but it'd be a lot easier. I feel like once I jump off that fucking bridge that's gonna happen, I'm not gonna be able to get back out of it, and then just not give a fuck by that point.
You'll figure it out.
But you're right. I got this. I'm gonna pay the deposit no matter what. Yeah,
you got some time.
If for anything, even if I don't go on the cruise, I'll pay to be on the cruise just to fucking get me my pre-sale number good on the next cruise. So now that I got this streak going of all the cruises. I gotta get the wristband.
You're going. You'll be there.
Yeah, that's cool. We're cool. Yeah, that did change my outlook on it. That's amazing. So hey, for everybody just finding out about this the first time,
you're the only one who's just. The 311 cruise is in April. You're the only one thinking that.
It's in motherfucking May one time. What are you talking about? Like, I thought it was April. It's amazing. That's cool. Good job, guys. I appreciate that.
I'm really glad I was here with you when you had that realization.
We talked about it before, and I said it was fucking April, and you never said it.
I don't think you said April, but I also block you out a lot. So it's possible.
I do it too, so I get it. That's interesting. Okay, so March 1st to the 6th, sailing from Tampa on the Norwegian Pearl. The 311cruise.com. I've already chatted up 6man, trying to figure out which room has a motherfucking table in it that I could hook some shit up to. That's what I was trying to find to. It was a fucking table. So I think I may just go for a handicap room. Just take the extra space, you know?
I'm sure.
So let's kind of go into what we've already kind of talked about, summer tour dates a little bit. So they finally released the summer tour dates a few weeks after that too. Which is funny. The cruise, all it said was, "Hey, you can sign up in June."
Right.
It was just like, "Hey, we got these dates for you. How about that? You know, we'll just shut you the."
Yeah, we're not telling you where we're going, but people could also sign up.
Yeah.
To possibly get a pre-sale.
Yeah, we'll just get you to chill the fuck out on Instagram if we fucking just give you these goddamn dates. You know, right. That's what they're basically saying. You know, and people are just crazy. People are crazy about it. Like, we just got 311 Day. I'm still watching 311 Day. I was cutting up 311 Day videos still. I was like, what are you talking about? Fucking, we got this. What are you talking about? Fucking 311 thing. I also, was looking for a job though. So I was kind of like, relax, everybody. I immediately put down like money aside for the deposit for the cruise. I was like, if all else fails, this is fine. I've got this part taken care of.
If all else fails, I'll live in my car, but I have my deposit for the cruise.
Yeah.
Your priorities are right.
That didn't matter. I'm a white dude, so I found a job fucking no problem.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to cut my hair, so that's sad. But like I said, I know once I cut my hair, it's like, man, it's it's like you got to offer a job to this dude because of his hair. I got that accounting hair down pat. So anyway, so let's get into the fucking summer tour dates. They released it. I just realized right now I got it in front of me. It's just a pre-sale date, so there may have been a couple dates added in between. But basically, I'm looking at from July 25th through September 9th. Weird. What would you say about it? I'd say it's kind of weird dates. No Atlanta.
It's the whole
St. Louis
thing is weird.
Yeah.
But also they've had kind of the same tour date stops the last few years. So I guess it is giving people a chance to go that don't normally get shows. But I was so my rhythm of St. Louis, Kansas City, and one other place, and they're not hitting Kansas City. But whatever, I'm still going to a couple shows. It's fine.
Right. Though the closest one distance wise, which is crazy, because Atlanta is always usually a sure thing. Cincy is usually a sure thing. Cincy's been used to be always at the amphitheater. The last couple times it's been at different places. But this time the closest place to me was in Ohio, Bumfuck, Ohio.
Is Cincy not in Ohio?
Well, barely. It's certainly on the fucking. It's certainly on the border of Kentucky and Ohio. You cross the bridge in Ohio, and the venue's right there.
Right. Yeah, I've been. It's good.
But don't get me wrong, Kentucky's just as terrible as Ohio. Tennessee has the cleanest bathrooms. I will say this about Tennessee: the rest areas in Tennessee, they do a good job of keeping that shit nice as fuck. Mm-hmm. Once you cross the line into fucking Kentucky, it's well, I ain't stopping fucking nowhere.
I was not aware of that.
It's terrible. So just driving wise, Georgia's pretty good. But Atlanta's just a clusterfuck to drive in. So I
love driving in Atlanta.
You're a demon. That's ridiculous. They have red lights to get on the interstate. Fuck off.
Yep.
It's you got to go 0 to fucking 70. Fucking just like a drag race.
The best.
But we're I was trying to find the Ohio dates. Oh yeah, September 4th, close to the end. Yeah, it's a Tuesday. It's at Huber Heights Rose Center at Huber Heights, Ohio. Where the fuck that is?
Mm-hmm.
Huber Heights, Ohio. Yeah. So I don't know. It's 5-hour drive. So it's that's the closest for me, which I can't complain because I had 4 shows within 4 hours driving distance for Fall Door,
Right.
So yeah, I was kind of hoping they were going to come back Nashville that quick, but
What other one are you going to?
I don't know. There's still a few more.
That's the only one you've gotten tickets for.
Yeah. And just to kind of, they had a lot of I got a pre-sale. I got one of the VIP packages, which we'll get into here in the next topic. Let's see. What show are you going to? Actually, so it's like California, Utah, Vegas, California again, Arizona. So starting on the West Coast, kind of slowly moving over. Oklahoma, Texas, just 2 places in Texas.
I think Oklahoma gets. Doesn't Oklahoma get 2 shows? They have Tulsa and
one at the beginning,
City.
One at the beginning, one at the end. Yeah. That first show is the second at the Zoo Amphitheater. Is there a zoo? You can go to the zoo? That'd be cool.
I know a lot about Oklahoma.
We don't call it a zoo if it's not a zoo. But it'd be cool if they're playing like the little, like there's little seals, like there's like next to a seal pool or something. Let's see. So which one are you going to? They're going back to the Pennsylvania next time, Philly, the same place last time. I was kind of thinking that one, but
I'm thinking that one too. I think I'm like 99% sure I'm going. I just haven't bought anything for that yet.
And it's all. You don't have to worry about like any type of seat tickets. It's all just open GA. It's fairly easy. Well, the Philly's kind of a dense crowd. They kind of get a little crazy in the sense that there
aren't any seats at that place.
No, it's just an open. No, it's all open gravel. It's actually sand. It's not gravel. It's weird sand. It's all like open. Yeah. There's no. Yeah, just imagine like an open parking lot, basically. Basically, that's what it is. Like a little parking lot. Yeah. So it's not like an amphitheater or anything like that. Just like a parking lot with a normal stage, So I was looking at that one. That's kind of just because the venue's okay, and the rest of the venues are kind of weird, or not in the weirdest sense that I had to get them through pre-sale for Pit, I don't have to spend a lot of money for Pit, Open GA is easy,
Right.
That's one less thing you have to worry about. We'll get into like the VIP packages, and I'll kind of talk about my ticket there too, because my Ohio show I did get one of the VIP things. So we'll get to that. And okay, so next we're still doing the stupid news segment, but working on new music. Maybe later this year. I think they've already pushed it in another interview to next year. But they're working on new music. They tweeted it today actually. Yeah. That they are in the studio working on stuff with Scotch for everybody who goddamn fucking on Facebook complaining about is Scotch still there? Yes. They tweeted a picture of the day. Relax, people.
Did they? So they said it'll be next year. They pushed it. You said. So
I feel like I did read that or hear that somewhere. I don't know.
If they do that, then we're not getting a fall tour then. Probably.
Why?
I would think
it ain't gonna be summer. It's going to take... Look, the fact they're still in their studio and it hasn't gone any type of production.
Right.
They haven't even named the album yet. It's going to take a motherfucking minute. Yeah. Not in a minute, I feel like the summer tour... Oh, we didn't even mention they're touring with the fucking Offspring. What do you think about that?
It's fine.
I like the Offspring.
I don't mind them. I've seen them open for 311.
Yeah.
But
I did too.
They put on a good show. I would have liked to have seen like somebody we haven't seen with them before, but also I'm not going to hate on it because they're touring and we can go.
I'm glad they went with the rock band. I like the Offspring.
They put on a good show.
Yeah. They definitely didn't age as well as 311.
Man, they sure didn't, did they? Oh.
No, based on the motherfucking Instagram. That little 420 videos they've been putting out, they did not age the same way, but I like the Offspring. I agree with you. I'm glad it's something different for me. I feel it's been a while since they did Offspring.
Yeah, but still, we've seen it.
Minute. Yeah, but finally the cruise is all just the same people. It's fucking recombobulated.
Yeah.
You know, fuck, man. At least I want something different on the cruise. You know, at least go for something. Not Sublime, not some of this shit. You know, something. Yeah, I'm with that. That was the first two, right? It's been a while, hasn't it?
What? No, they were on the third one.
Oh, third one. Okay, I knew it'd been a minute since they were on that one. Ever since they started alternating years, it's just kind of, you know, time. Really, 5 cruises is a lot. Is more than 5 years. You know, right. It's like, wow, that's a long fucking time. So okay, let's get into this next segment. Yay, segment. It's called I Remember Back in the Day. This is we're gonna look at an old set list. I kind of like doing the set list on the podcast, like the ones you just recorded, you know, because it's fun to talk about the songs you've seen, you know, and looking at some of the old set lists you've seen. I think it's kind of a cool thing. So yeah, I remember back in the day. Yeah, and hey, did you know that? So when I recorded this with Billy, did you know that he genuinely asked me if I realized that was a pun?
Oh, good God!
And he asked me if I knew what song that was from. I'm just like, really, dude? You really think I oh, God, fuck.
It just hurts like, too much. Don't think about it.
It does. I should release that audio.
Just that?
My disbelief. Yeah, because I was like, wow, that's a pun? What? Oh, my God. That's a lyric? Oh, my God. I just thought that was, oh, my God. But I remember back in the day, I got songs for all the segments. So let's see. So my very first show set list. This is August 27th, 2005. Atlanta, Georgia. My very first show. It was a pretty awesome show.
Who opened?
Unwritten Law and Papa Roach.
Yeah.
Unwritten Law was awesome.
Yeah, they were fine.
Papa Roach is intense. We were on mushrooms, and it was fucking intense. Unwritten Law was really trippy, but fucking, I was a really big fan of Unwritten Law and that album that they were playing on that tour. I was a real big fan of it before.
Me too.
Papa Roach, I liked Papa Roach. It's after that one because a couple songs I hadn't heard before that I kind of liked. Fuck off! I like Papa Roach. Back off, man. Cut my life into pieces.
It's a really long song.
I love it. It's amazing. Just wait till they go crazy with the oohs at the end. I love it. But I guess we can keep going. Talk over it, you know? That's what Wendy Williams does. I was on mushrooms this show.
You had a lot of time off work, didn't you? Watched a little too much daytime TV.
Good. It's a good song. There it is, see? So August 27th, 2005, Atlanta, Georgia. Josh on drugs. 311 might be on drugs. I don't know. 2005.
Yeah.
I'll probably say so.
I would say so. I'd say definitely drinking as well. Heavier.
You said it. I would say booze a drug. Yeah. But I didn't say it. You said it. Tessa said that, everybody, not Josh.
Everybody knows.
But yeah, I gotta say, for a first set list, this is amazing. And I've talked about how I've gotten to 311 before, you know, and so we got into 311 earlier in the year, you know, because I remember definitely celebrating 311 Day that year. Because I got the T-shirt they put out that year with the light blue logo. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. That was my very first 311 shirt. Yeah. So the first time I saw him was 5 months after that. You know, so me and Matty K between that point, literally just nonstop 311 from that point to that point. And of course we did mushrooms this show. Funny story. It was me, Matty, I think my ex and another chick friend, and me and Maddie didn't fuck around when it comes to drugs, especially mushrooms. And these shrooms are really fucking good. And of course, we were waiting on them. This is the only time I ever thought Maddie K was gonna die on drugs. Because at one point, it's an amphitheater. He had to go lay down in the grass, and his like eyes were rolling in the back of his head. And I was like, dude, what the fuck is going on right now? Because I'm fucked up, but I'm not doing what you're doing fucked up. But I'm really fucked up. I don't know how to handle you being this fucked up.
That's intense.
It was really intense. I got pictures. For the longest time we had a picture up on our fridge of like, one of those old. How you used to get. You remember how you used to get photos printed?
I was just gonna say, was it from a disposable camera?
It was a Maddie just laying in the grass and just zoomed in on his face with his eyes rolled back in his head. I was like, dude, what the fuck? And I took a picture. So it's a funny story. My chicken, or my ex, and her fucking friend, or our friend at the time, wanted to do shrooms with us too. And me and Maddie, just to fuck around, gave him just like a little piece, just to not enough to fuck them up. Like we weren't gonna get them fucked up, you know. But they acted 10 times, and they tried to act 10 times more fucked up than we were, and we were genuinely fucking gone, you know.
Maybe they were if they never, they weren't the drunk pros that you gentlemen were.
I don't know. I don't think I was at this point in my life. Not that I am now. Now I've got plenty of mileage, but 2005, I'd only been doing that for, a while. Not too bad. But I had to drive everybody home. Maddie drove to the venue, but I had to drive everybody home because we were so fucked up afterwards.
Did you drive all the way back to Nashville? 4.5 hour drive. Good God. I don't know why you do that.
Fucking dags. That's the only reason. Just dogs.
Yeah.
I know. It's a 4-hour drive. I can fucking do that. Just get the fuck back. Especially when you're time traveling backwards from Atlanta. It kind of makes it a little easier. You're getting home one is like reasonable, It doesn't feel too bad or something.
Yeah, we've done it from Kansas City to St. Louis a couple times, but it's like that last 45 minutes where you hate everything in your life. You're like,
so
far from home.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like you have to pee and you don't have to pee at the same time. It all gets miserable. One time I stopped at the rest area. No joke. Like I tried to drive back from Atlanta, and I chugged 2 Red Bulls to stay awake, But I knew once I hit Tennessee, I had to stop. I knew I was fucking slipping, So I stopped at the rest area, just a 20-minute nap, kind of kick myself, recharge myself, I fucking fell asleep. While I was sleeping, the Red Bull really hit my bladder, and I woke up in my car, had to piss so bad.
Oh, God, I was hoping you were going to say you peed your pants. Oh.
No. I almost did. I didn't make it. Listen, I was parked in front of a rest area. I pissed outside my door. Opened my door and had to, and pissed into my car at the door because I fucking, it just woke up and it just was flooding out of me like a fucking, somebody I was miserable. Fucking like a rocket with fucking Red Bull 2 just has an extra, a layer to it. It's just fucking,
This is quality content. Good stuff.
Yeah, the drive is always rough. But yeah, I drove home after this show too. And like I said, this is a great show. So, okay, August 2005, Close Your Eyes. This is Don't Tread on Me. So Don't Tread on Me, I think came out June that year, I want to say. So there's a lot of Don't Tread on Me stuff on this one, which is really good. They played 25 songs on this, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
And I'm not gonna lie, the songs are pretty great for first show. Unless you're 1993, 90. I don't want to say unless thing because all the shows are great. I feel like, especially listening to older show live audio, there's so much shit that's old that they play at that shit because that's all they had back then, which is great. But let's get into it. So bass note intro, and then they open with Welcome with the Jamie intro, which was awesome. And not only that, they played Freak Out after that. So they did Welcome fucking Freak Out, which on Mushrooms, we were just like, oh my God. And then immediately, oh my God, for our first show.
Well,
what the fuck's happening?
That was back in the day when they were always opening with Freak Out. So.
Oh yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
So that was a good little surprise you got with Welcome. And then they were like, oh, we'll go ahead and do what we always do. Here's Freak Out.
Yep. And this is, first show, early 311 fan. You're not jaded by that point.
No.
So literally every song we heard on this album, we freaked the fuck out to. You know, every little, all the shit, all the, you know, now we all know the, you know, stuff that Nick says for all the songs,
right.
You know, we take it for granted because we've done it so many times, but it genuinely was amazing to see it for the first time, you know, and to be like, oh, let's give it up to Peanut on the Birds, yeah. You know.
I still get excited when that happens.
Oh yeah, me too. You know, but yeah, so for Welcome Freak Out, then they went into You Wouldn't Believe, and then Homebrew. You know, that's Being on Drugs. We're like Homebrew, yeah. I went saw Homebrew on acid in Atlanta on July 4th, and that was pretty awesome.
That sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah, so that felt pretty great. Of course, they played Homebrew. You know, fuck. I think they should have opened and closed with it.
They should do that sometime. Just really fuck with people and close with the same song. People are just like,
Yeah, but do they know? Do they know? Do I even know? Would we even notice until after?
Yeah, you leave and you're like, guys, did they open and close with the same song? They should do it.
That would be such a mind fuck. It should be mind spin. Both times should be mind spin. Both times. That'd be great. I was gonna say something. Who is it? Jay-Z and Kanye, when they were on tour, they played N-Words in Paris. That song, they played it like 8 times in a row every time. Like the entire song 8 times in a row. Like 8 might be an exaggeration, but they played it more than one time every fucking time in a row, the full song. And the crowd fucking went crazy the entire fucking time.
I like that.
That'd be great. Yeah. It'd be great if, Nick just, they did something crazy to us. Like, what's something crazy? They transistor introed us for 45 minutes.
Our podcast, you can listen to that if you want. You did that.
I did do that. Yeah, I've definitely watched that video for hours. Let's see, Homebrew, and then Don't Tread on Me. So that was cool to hear that. Then Hive, that was cool. Then Solar Flare, which is pretty awesome. Set 7. Then they played Uncalm, which is kind of, at this point, we're like, man, by this point, me and Maddie have kind of studied set lists, you know?
Yeah, and at this point, they haven't given you a break.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Especially on the drugs, man. But, I got to tell you, this was first show. We weren't up front. This is an amphitheater, so you've been to Atlanta. So you got that little mini pit up front, and you got seats behind you like an amphitheater covered. Then you got a little bit uncovered, then you got grass in the back. We had decent seats, nothing up front. We were like Tim's side, back left. We were Tim's side for a good while at first shows. So Tim's side kind of in the back end seats. But then me and Maddie K, I remember all we could think about was you see that fucking little pit up there? I was like, we gotta figure out how the fuck to get up there. And ever since then, it's all we've done is that little pit there. Because that's just amazing. We were just like, we got to get up. We just need to get up there so bad, pit. You know? Yeah, even though it was nice to rock the fuck out in seats, you can really rock out, you know? Let's see. So, Uncalm. And then they did Let the Cards Fall, which was dedicated to the bulletin board. It was like a request. You could do all request stuff back in the day. So they played Let the Cards Fall, which at this point we're just like, holy fuck, you know? We're just like, is this really happening? And then they do Beautiful Disaster 10, Getting Through to Her, which now I feel like that's amazing to get that first show. Because I love Don't Tread on Me so much. Like I said, I'm probably just jilted because that's when I came in. It's the first album they did, you know. And the first show on drugs, you know, they played a lot of Don't Tread on Me. I'm like, I love Don't Tread on Me, you know. That's probably why I love Don't Tread on Me, you know, kind of partial to it. But I genuinely love it. So Getting Through to Her, you know, was great to see. Really like Solar Flare, too. I like Solar Flare. It's like, it's all political, man, you know. Back when, you know, everybody was like, you know, Buck Fush and all that shit. But Applied Science is cool to see the drum solo the first time. I'd be like, yeah, drum solo, look at that. But this is 2005. This is still way before the drum solo was today. It's still
it was like a little drum solo compared to what it is now.
Oh yeah, this is the old. This is even before they did the 4 drums with like the tie-dye shit. This is still, I think, when they had just like drums. Yep. You know. So let's see. So we're halfway now. 12 songs in, we got Applied Science. So that's cool. Flowing, which is one of my favorite songs. Amazing. Beyond the Gray Sky. Amazing. God, that song is so powerful to see. It's such a sad song. Is that how you spell gray though?
It goes either way.
I don't know how you spell gray. It goes. Then why? Why? Then what's the point? What a dumb language.
I had nothing to do with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let's see. Well, I prefer the other way. Let's see. Then after that, Speakeasy, which is pretty fucking. It was cool to see. Then, such a with this song. I remember, Nine Inch Nails just released their track list today, and it's always crazy when they release a track list because, especially with 311 too. I remember looking back before Days of '88 came out, like, oh wow, you start picking up on tracks, like, oh wow, I think this might be something. I think Speakeasy when it came out, even though they kind of some of it leaked. It was like part of that leaked demo stuff, was not the song that I was expecting when I first saw the track list. Such a great song, such a weird song on a weird album,
And it's your
especially the songs the same
song, right?
Yeah, well, I said, yeah, I don't know if he's officially transitioning or not yet. So I'm not good with the whole gender pronoun thing. So I'm not sure. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll let him announce
they.
That
We'll call him they. Yeah, they. They'll announce it. Them will announce it. Yeah. Yeah. Them will announce it. Let's see. So Speakeasy, all mix remix up, which is cool. Then they played Summer of Love, which is pretty. Damn, we got. By this point, let the cards fall. Then you got Summer of Love. It's like, well, shit.
Seriously, great set list. Like, I'm a little jealous that this is your show.
Yeah, I know. I've brought this up to people all the time. I was like, man, it's the fact that the next song, Electricity. The fact when they played this song, me and Manny K were just like, fuck us, man. This is at this point we knew we were on a spiritual quest. This set list like confirmed everything that we were just I remember just kind of looked at each other like,
yeah, that makes sense.
They just I feel like sounded good too. Electricity sounded great, I thought. Then Amber, so Electricity into Amber, which is pretty crazy. So Electricity, Amber, and of course hearing Amber the first time, I still don't have anything against Amber. So I was one of the people going, woo, and I played it. I wasn't trying to crowd up front though.
You were like, this song means everything to me.
Yeah. That's when you gotta get your camera out. You're like, woo, just crashing into people. Then Freeze Time. So now we're on the back stretch. So Amber was 19 songs. And so they played 25. So we still got a bit to go. So let's do the last 3. They did Freeze Time. Woo! That was amazing. Down for all the old school 311 fans, which is our first 311 show, but we're like, yeah, it's us,
You've done your homework.
Yeah. By this time, we really had done our homework. Like, we were studying 311 nonstop by this point, Let's see. Freeze Time, Down, and then last song before the encore, Fucked Up Bullshit, which is awesome. So that's a pretty even at the encore, that's a pretty solid set list beginning to end.
Yeah, there's not anything wrong with it.
First 2 honest. They opened with the first 2 songs of music and closed with the last song of music, which is opened the set list with it. I kind of disregard the encore. There's a little E there. You gotta disregard the encore. The encore is its own set list.
Yes.
Because they weren't going to come back unless we yelled it, They went back there, retyped it, reprinted it.
They're like, man, there are two guys from Nashville that seem super hype right now. We gotta play 3.
Yeah, it was all. Yeah, we were way back too, so we had to be like glowing by this point, from the psilocybin in our that's not what it's called, the mushroom drug. Something close to that. Let's see. So encore, Omaha style with intro. Who's got the herb? I think with the outro. I have no fucking clue. I'd say it was the first few times I heard Who's Got the Herb had the outro. And then when they didn't play the outro, I was like, what the fuck is this? I don't think it was like the first time I heard it. I don't recall. I was like, yeah. How about the part? It's actually the 311 part. How about you guys play that part? Who's got the herb? You can tell us, We can't leave this unresolved. Can't end on a fucking whatever that term is. Then they played Creatures parentheses for a while. Is a while one word or two? I can never tell. Yeah, I don't know either. So it's 25 songs as Atlanta.
It's pretty sweet.
2005.
Yep.
Pretty great, huh?
Yep.
Pretty great.
You did well.
I thought it was great
for your first show.
Yeah, the drugs did well. I'll say that much. The drugs did well. I said it was Unwritten Law, Papa Roach, and then 311 came out and did this, fucking smashed it. So that was pretty amazing. So that's I remember back in the day. So yeah, let's go to the next amazing segment. The 311 as fuck. Okay, hold on. Next segment. 311 as fuck weekly hot topic trademark. I've already got it printed on bracelets. Really, like 6-inch thick bracelets that are, they have spikes on them for some reason. Let's see. This is a 311 as fuck weekly hot topic.
Boys and girls of every age, wouldn't you like to shop some exchange? Timber, tin, and black lipstick. When you shop at Hot Topic, this is Hot Topic. This is Hot Topic. Like Tom Cross when the sun got hot. This is Hot Topic. Making money off of chicks. Bring it on.
That's great. So yeah. So this is gonna be the space where I think I got a lot of feedback from a lot of random people on Facebook. Facebook's kind of a narc. They tell you how quickly people will reply back to you, and I'll let you know. I'm not that quick. At it. So I've had a couple random people actually come up to me at 311 days. So hey, are you the one who does the puppy cast? I'm like, no, fuck that guy.
He's the worst. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, that asshole. With the exact same. That's when I try to do my fucking. I'm from Minnesota. That's when I start talking like I'm from Minnesota. That's when people are like, "Are you from the puffy cast?" I'm like, "No, I need a soda because I'm from Minnesota." Like cola.
Nailed it.
Fargo. Yeah. I did that in Atlanta this last time. I didn't say I went to like go get a drink like right before. I was like, "Hey, can I get a soda?" And she's like, "Oh, where are you from?" I'm like, "Fucking Nashville." And it's just disappointment. Like, "Oh, okay, you're an asshole." I'm like, "Yeah, well, I'm not gonna keep going in. That's all I can say is soda."
And you're barely pulling that off. So
I know. Let's see. So yeah. So it's one of the things I got. It's like, hey, let's talk about how great Chad is on some songs, something like that, or pick up best 311. More. That's something I wanted to get into more on this podcast too. It's more specialized, type questions and stuff like that. Instead of just discussions about me getting high and listening to 311 all the time. While I'm high and listening to 311, I can actually talk about 311 and stuff. And the 311 days was a good opportunity just to throw some 311 day audio out there before 311 day, and a chance just to kind of regroup and put all these segments together. It's kind of a theme just to keep if anything something continuous throughout the podcast. But the 311 is like hot topic, weekly topic to kind of maybe there's some people. Whether I have to go to Facebook or Twitter for it, there's always somebody complaining about something with 311.
They like to share them.
And this is the place, you know. This is like, yeah. And I feel like if you're gonna talk about if you're gonna a bitch about something dumb like how they made the shirts on one tour or compared to another tour, or God, some of the stuff I don't realize they're bitching about the dumbest stuff ever. If you're gonna bitch about something like that, or you don't want to talk about something like this, do it in a hot topic.
Absolutely,
I feel like that's the place to do it. So I feel like we're gonna do this. At least do it when you're surrounded by trendy fucking band t-shirts.
We have some Doctor Who stuff in there too.
So, yeah. This is it. Yeah, this is hot topic. This isn't Spencer Gifts. We're gonna keep it fucking serious here.
We knew the band before.
This is what we do.
They were cool. Hot topic.
Yeah, if you need a poster and a sex toy,
go get your black lights.
We're motherfucking hot topic. Back the fuck up. Right. And this week's hot topic, I kind of teased earlier, but the VIP packages for this tour. I've got a list of them in front of me that I did. There's 4 total. Yeah, 4 total. Silver, which is early entry, and I'm not sure if anything yet, huh? Let's see. I have it right here. Yeah, I do have it right here. Okay, yeah. So they have a silver VIP package. This is all 311's VIP packages. And at this point, I checked a few days ago. There's a few of the bigger packages still available. I kind of looked at one of the big ones, but I'm like, geez, that's a lot of money. But I do get a foil poster with the one I got. But so they had four fucking VIP packages. The first one, silver VIP package. So you get a GA pit or reserved seat ticket in the best rows, which I think these are probably gone. These are like the standard 311 ticket. But I will say the tickets are a little bit higher.
Quite a bit higher.
And it's all through. Yeah, and all the pre-sale and everything was done through Ticketmaster. So fuck you, Artist Arena.
Yeah.
I think your days of shit in the bed may be over. So it's time for Ticketmaster to shit the bed in different ways, So let's see. So all this is done through Ticketmaster. Let's see, 24 cities. You get ticket early entry. And there's 100 per 100. So there's only 100. So there's 100 of these tickets. Probably 50 GA seat, or depending on your venue.
How much?
We also got gold.
Much is that? The silver,
which is $60 plus the cost of ticket. So way more.
Oh,
I'd say at least 120. At least 120.
But I'm saying probably average 160.
Yeah. But
once you get fees and shit in there.
Yeah, that's true too. Then you also got gold. So you get gold. Oh, you get more stuff with that. Early entry, you get 311 socks, 311 pin, and a wristband for early entry. Ooh. So that's 100 of those per show. So that's 100 people early entry. So if you're going a regular ticket, you've got 100 more in gold too. So you got at least 200 people early entry if you're just going regular ticket. So the next one's gold package, which is 24 cities too. What's crazy about this, and they're not doing pictures, which they've done. One time I went to Utah, Salt Lake City. I did the $311 where you get your meet and greet, which is amazing. It's the most. You actually get a lot of FaceTime with 311 there, way more than anywhere else. I'd say. Like people were smart about it. I literally brought a puffy hand for them to sign. There were people there who brought every album cover. They brought like 15 things and they signed everything. No problem. They'll sign whatever. One time I saw Nick in line. He's like, "I'll sign everything, but just one from each person. You try to give me more than one, I won't sign nothing." I was hammered when he said this, but he literally signed one thing per person, but he signed everybody's stuff. But here at the meet and greet, they signed fucking everything. And I think then too, we got a poster too. Yeah, I still got that poster. I got the poster signed. I don't think that I really got anything else. No socks and shit. And I ended up, there wasn't early entry because we had to do the meet and greet during early entry. People were already lined up. They're already letting people in in the middle of our meet and greet. So you really kind of gave up the early entry aspect of it. But next on this package, they got gold, which is $100 plus the price ticket. So you're probably looking at what? Maybe $200 the least, maybe. So that's 24 cities, 100 per market. So that's another 100 early entry. Better locations than silver. It does say this on here. Early entry, a screen print poster, limited edition 2018 poster only for gold VIP, and then the 311 socks, the pin, and the wristband for early entry. I don't think it's gonna be a fancy wristband. I don't know why you got to put a fucking wristband on here. The people who are passing out the wristbands are not 311 people. They're places to place. Like, they're not giving you like a. Hell, I think most wristbands are just people lining up in their early entry line and they're numbering themselves. I don't. Unless they give you, I don't know. Do they know you like an early entry wristband? I haven't had VIP like one of these in a while. Do they? Have you done one of these? Huh. Unless I'm thinking a wristband, as in I'm thinking a wristband to get in
like
for
one of those little plastic
but maybe
ones,
it's
like we get on the cruise, or rubber ones.
Yeah, I'm honestly. Yeah, I don't know which one it is now. Yeah. I don't know why you'd put I don't know you'd put anything else on here if it was that, But I don't know. Okay, so that's silver and gold. Okay, so next up, and this is the one I got for my Ohio show because it's a 4-hour drive plus an hour time zone difference. So it's technically, a good 5 hours from when I have to be there.
Right.
Which is tough, especially on a Tuesday when I'm going. So I got this one. It's a Rail Rocker VIP package. It was $225 plus the cost of the ticket. I'll say it was more than my 311 day.
311 day ticket. That was for 2 days. Yeah.
For 311 day, yeah. This is fucking Offspring. Yeah, I know. Yeah. So. Okay, so there's 22 cities, but here's the thing: 10 per market. So only 10 people are doing this. And it's a GA pit ticket, and your first entry you enter before the fucking other ones. It says enter venue first.
The early entry of the.
So it's like an early entry before the early entry.
The VIP, the VIPers.
Right. So then, let's see, and then also a foil poster. Show specific. So I guess get a foil poster of the show I'm going to, I guess. And a special wristband for first entry, it says. So maybe there are some crazy
wristbands.
That's where all this money's going to. Is printing out these wristbands. No. Look, I get it. Hey man, look, Offspring's a bigger act. They're probably Offspring's got their own VIP too on top of all this. You're also at this point you're also competing with Offspring.
Yeah.
And I will say, when I saw them in Atlanta, there were Offspring fans in the pit, but it was great because they left as soon as Offspring was over. So the pit fucking eased the fuck up, and I was able to get even closer than I thought, So then, okay, so you got, did I go through all the stuff on that one? Yeah, special wristband for first early entry. Then they've also got Diamond Package, which is $600.
Put the ticket in there. For $600, put the ticket with the package. Jesus. Something, yeah. Tax
or at least
free.
some fees, man. Come on. You're going to charge me. You can tell me there ain't Okay, so this is what you get for this, okay? There's 8 per market. And there's still some Rail Rockers and Diamonds available. Because I kind of got some money still saved up that I kind of just. Like I ended up, finding a job quick. Things ended up working out for me. Yeah, the patriarchy is firmly in place. I'm fine.
Right, man, Josh is okay.
I was able to fucking fall upwards. Yeah, so I've actually looked at a couple of them, and I've had to talk myself out of it.
Also, you're going to put a down payment on cruise soon.
But I think it would be
It's the test of your money manager.
Right. That's probably the big one too. And I'm probably gonna have to get Yeah. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of. I'm telling you, I've gone through the final screen just to kind of see what the end price was. I don't remember off the top of my head, but it's pretty crazy for these shows. So this is what you get. Greet the band as they take the side stage. So you're on side stage. Basically, you get, watch the first 5 songs from the side of the stage.
Okay.
And you get to greet the band as they take the stage. You probably get the high five. I'm sure you get the high five Offspring.
But they were selling they had their own pre-sale and their own packages. You to go up there just for. I don't know.
I just saw one package. Like when you're out there, there's just one Offspring package compared to you had to select out of 4 311 packages. But so you get watch the first side space, and you get GA pit or reserve ticket on the best rows. You better get the best better get handicap at this point. I don't know why you can't just have a seat on the side stage. If I get hand the guitars to them by that point, you get to help them bring the drums out on the stage. Have a drum package. So you get more stuff with this one. Check out the other stuff too. Is why I've been looking at this one, not just because the side stage. Even though side stage is cool. I kind of got side stage in Atlanta once because I fainted and Roscoe was there to save me, and he let me. Yeah, he let me rock out from side stage by that point. Yeah. So you can do it that way too. I mean, you can do it this way, or you can, it's up to you guys. I'm just saying, there's other ways to get side stage if you need to. But let's see. You also get. It's so hot in Atlanta. Fuck Atlanta.
Right.
Which I'm glad if they're not going to Atlanta, Tabernacle or bust, man. I ain't doing that fucking outdoor shit again. I will do the outdoor shit again, but honestly, I'd prefer the fuck not to. I just would rather say that. So okay, you also get 1 autographed limited edition foil poster. So not only do you get the foil poster, but now it's autographed.
That's sweet.
You get guitar picks from Tim and Nick, drumsticks from Chad, an autographed set list after the show. And it says a wristband for side stage access.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of money, though. They were selling the autographed set list at the. He had 1 per show for the fall tour. I think it was like $311. You could get a signed set list, a handwritten set list. They did that day, I got a signed drumhead in Cincinnati. It was still there at the end of the night. It was fairly, man, I don't remember how much I paid for this, but it really wasn't that much. I remember when I asked how much it was, it was way less than I thought it was. I was like, of course I'm going to get that.
That's awesome.
So I got the drumhead, so I got everybody's signature on there. Yep. I got it at Fall Tour. Yeah. Well, I got that and a drumstick I caught at Nashville mounted on my wall. Yeah. Oh yeah. That was great, wasn't it? That thing whizzed right to me. I was like, yes. Oh yeah. I offered it to you in a way that you would say no. You offered it
to me in a way that said you better not fucking take it.
Yeah. I mean, you can have it if you want it. I'll let you hold it. But let's see. So I mean, that's the packages. I said people are complaining. So people are saying packages are. I got a Road Rocker. It's a lot of money.
I think they're a lot of money, but also just don't pay it. Like, what are you bitching about? Just don't do it. It's that simple.
Oh yeah.
I agree.
I will say, I mean, the silver and gold I feel like are fairly reasonable. I mean, at this point, honestly, some of the venues, you have to do it. For some of the pit Atlanta, the only way to get to Atlanta was through pre-sale. I feel like that pit ticket, which is always hard as fuck to get. Some of these pits are really small, but like I said, they're offering all these packages for Philadelphia, and I'm telling you, there's no reason you need early entry for Philly. Mm-hmm. Me and Billy got drunk. I got drunk off fucking Miami Vices last time, and then we just stumbled in there, and we were like 1 head back from fucking stage. So obviously then I was thinking Philly because there's no reason, you're not fighting for, where you're at in the venue compared to some of these other places,
right
there, since it's all GA. If it's all GA, I don't see the point of like a VIP package. But if it's not GA, I think you have to do it. I feel like you have to do silver or gold if you want to get up front. I think normally I'd go to more than one show. But I was like, if I'm just gonna go to one show and it's 5 hours from me with the time change, I want to get on rail for it. You know, I don't want to get there early and have to wait all day just to still have to fucking compete with 200 something fucking people. You know, I was like, you know, I can get there last minute. According to this, I'm gonna have a special fucking fancy ass wristband that's gonna tell me I can get in there early.
Right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
The fact that you list the wristband last, it has to be motherfucking top, great, you know?
But it's the best thing on here. This fucking wristband.
So I've never bought a foil poster before, so you know, in my mind, I'm getting some stuff for it. I'm getting a foil poster, easy, mailed to me. I don't have to get, you know, I feel like they've kind of, I don't know if they did this on purpose, but they definitely saturated the market for 311 posters as of late. I feel like we definitely went over this in economics about what happened. With the 311 poster market got a little out of hand, you know. So that makes it easy. Get a poster and got to deal with carrying a poster around. People take their poster too very seriously. I need uncut poster. Give me
anxiety.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
We are not here for the posters, people, but some are.
Oh, I've got the.
Right.
I've got the 311 Day 2006 poster pinned up in my bathroom.
Yeah. I have 3 posters
like from 2006, but it's pinned in the fucking wall. The corners are all fucked up. You know,
and I have 1 framed, and 1's rolled up somewhere. I don't even know.
Also, so when they announced this VIP thing, they initially said you'd also get a copy of that new album with it. Because I'm just seeing it right now. So they initially offered the album too with this, but on the VIP package that I printed out, it says under all this stuff in parentheses for the star update made 4/7. Digital album will not be bundled with the pre-sale VIP package.
But also, I mean, I feel like writing the songs so the motherfucker ain't done yet. Is under your control, but
so
just say we're not done.
Yeah.
They're being ambitious.
Right.
I admire their ambitiousness, but you know,
jump the gun on
sometimes it doesn't work out.
Yeah. Yeah. So okay. So that's that. What do you think? Any thoughts on the VIP stuff?
I'm not for Philly, but I have.
Have you got your TV yet?
Or
are you just? Are you still?
Yeah, and it's the same one they played 2 years ago, or three.
St. Louis is a festival, right?
Or two summers ago. It doesn't matter. It's Way Back Point Fest, so it's a bunch of like 90s bands, and it was a lot of fun. So I'm not gonna hate on it, but when we were like kind of talking about if we were just gonna have that be our only show for the summer, I was like, man, but it's gonna be a festival set list, so I want to go to at least one where it's not, you know, because they're gonna play. It's gonna be a greatest hits type thing, as it always is at those little festival things. So we're going to Sioux City and we'll see how that goes. I haven't ever seen a show there. So.
Yeah, they're doing
the Illinois State Fair, I think.
1, 2,
not about
fair,
that too.
3 fairs and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 fairs and 2 festivals. Yeah. So it's a weird tour. The dates are weird.
Just reading it, I was like, well, this feels.
I'll say weird as in
off.
Different.
But again, they're just playing a lot of places they don't every summer, which is good for those people that aren't as spoiled to being able to drive to a bunch of shows. I'm trying to be diplomatic about it.
Well, man, I will say,
right.
It's not a way you can talk yourself out. You got the cruise, you know. Like I said, summer tour is what it is. If it's easy, it's easy. If it's not, it's not. Like I said, I can't complain after the fall tour they gave me last time. You know, where I almost, I got OD'd on 311 at the end, and my brain was like fucking liquid in my fucking head. You know. But okay, so that's the hot topic this time is the VIP stuff. So I'm a real rocker, through and through. Fuck yeah. So let's end this out with a game. So let's go to the next. Okay, let's go on to the last segment now. Tessa, very smoothly. That was a smooth transition into this last segment.
Really, really good at this puffy casting thing.
Thank you. Last part everybody's been waiting for.
The part that apparently I was supposed to prepare for, and you told me about just a little bit ago. 311 song battle. 311 song battle. You ready for the theme? I'm ready for the theme. I'm living for the theme.
Do you have it? Do you have it? Do you have it?
Do you have it? Do you have it, Tessa?
I don't know. I'm having anxiety now. I feel like song puts a lot of pressure on you.
I'm not gonna lie. You should have anxiety.
Thanks, Josh.
Yeah. It's my favorite part. Guts. It's motherfucking 311 song battle. So we'll go over the rules. This is the first time me and Billy did a trial run of this. I actually ended up giving him the win, me versus him, on that one. I think that's probably why he wants it released so bad.
That's probably. I think I did not know that until just now, and I think you solved the mystery. There it is.
Yeah, but I'm not lying when I say the audio was bad. It really was bad. I don't give a shit. I'd have done it, but like I told you, I just had a weird extension on my plug, so it just didn't my mic sounded like shit. So it's my fucking thing. So I'm not gonna sound like shit. If it's fucked up audio, it's fucked up audio. There's nothing I can do about it. Your audio's not that great, but we're just gonna roll with it. So my
audio's never that great.
Let's go over the 311 song battle.
Do you have it?
Do you have it?
Do you have it?
With Mike O'Malley. But let's see. So the way this is going to run, there's 3 rounds of song battle. The first 2 rounds, and the way the point system. What should I explain first? I guess the points or the rounds. Let's do the rounds. I guess there's 3 rounds. The first 2 are specifically like topics that I pick. For example, the one me and Billy did, I think, was I gave him 3 rare songs on Evolver, and I gave myself 3 not rare songs, but 3 deep cuts in Evolver. I gave him 3 deep cuts in Evolver, gave myself 3 deep cuts on Frank from Chaos. You pick one, you battle it out, you explain why it's the best deep cut on that album. So it's best deep cuts on the album out of that selection. He actually did really good. I thought we both did really good on that one. Let's see. So the first 2 are topic based like that, like best, best one with a drum, best drum Chad song or something like that, or best weird beat song or something. Best song dealing with Nick setting shit on fire could be a category apparently. And then the way round 3 works, round 3 is called BYOB, bring your own banger. You bring your own song. The first 2 is a category to choose from. The second song is where the money is. You bring your song you want to bring to battle, who it can go against, and it can go any way. I mean, if somebody makes a strong case for Amber as why it should be that banger that day, and I'm not gonna lie. The way I give out the points is I'm making other people do it. So this is like the way I explained it to Tessa was just like ice dancing, because I really kind of got into ice dancing during the Olympics this year. But it's kind of like ice dancing, but it's a judge based. I'm judging you on it. So there's 3 rounds. Each round you get a point for the round it is, or 1 point for round 1, 2 points for round 2, 3 points for round 3. I assign the points each round. You got to, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit. Tessa kind of played to her judge on this one and kind of went to a sweet spot on her songs. But you're You're basically playing to me. You got to convince me why it's and you're playing against somebody else why your song is better than their song for this topic. Tessa's playing Wes via phone in. Wes already. Hi, Wes. Did some really should have done like some Asian stereotype sound, but I don't have it queued up.
We're good without that.
I know. But I've already got Wes's answers. I'm gonna kind of sync them in with Tessa's answers, and we'll go from there on this one. I had initially asked Buddy Dan to do it, light up Dan, but he was it's just been hard to sync up with him. Tessa is pretty available, so she's here to yeah, Tessa's out free. It's fine. It's been no problem. I'm kidding. So we're gonna do that. So let's get into it. Tessa's first song, round one. Let's do round one.
Okay.
Do you have it?
Let's see. Round one is best album closer.
That's round one?
Yeah.
I had something else. Hold on. My best album closer is easy. It's also my favorite 311 song. So Stealing yeah. It's I have it tattooed on my body. It says Stealing Happy Hour. So this one was an easy pick. So
terrible tattoo. I'm kidding.
Listen.
It is easy, but there's so many different ways you can go with it because they've got so many high, like see the Happy Hours is a jam out ending. I'm gonna give you the floor here in a second. I'm the judge. I don't need to be talking. This is all about you, Tessa. Not looking like a fool. And I mean, honestly, you got this song tattooed on your body. If you can't tell me a good reason why, you want this fucking point, I've got dangling over you like a carrot.
Seriously. All I have to say is that it's my favorite 311 song. So it's going to be my favorite closer. Done.
I'm trying to find Celia Barrett. I can't find it. When did they play it?
They played it the first night.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yep.
Well, I just saw it.
It's after Jupiter at some point.
It's the front though. Oh, that's 10 songs in. They played Still Happy. I thought it was way later than that. Okay, this is your song. Let's do it. Round one. Go, Tessa.
So I'm just supposed to talk about why this should win?
Yeah.
Oh, well, listen to the song and you'll know.
Don't explain why it should win. Why is it the best? Why is it the best album closer? You picked that out of all the songs. Why is it better? Why is it better than Fuck the Bullshit, Tessa?
Because it leaves you feeling chill. I don't need to leave an album all hyped up. I need to know that it's closed and then we're done and everything's good. You just go on with your day. And it has this song. I don't know if we're supposed to talk about lyrics. I haven't realized those rules yet.
Yeah. Talk about lyrics.
Just my favorite lyrics in this song. Go ahead, caller. What were you gonna say?
So talk about whatever you want to talk about. I'm just saying. The reason I made fun of that one thing I made fun of, which I talked to you about, is because it's a song that was kind of lyric based, and the West didn't talk about lyrics.
Gotcha.
So that's not the reason I talk about it. But no, this is a good lyric song. So it's good. It's also a good jam song. That's not the category.
Great jam song.
Yeah.
No, this song could be for a lot of things. Be best jam song, but it does have probably my top 5 favorite lyrics where he says, "We're snatching bits of time that no one else can seem to find," because I feel like that's exactly what a 311 show is. That's what we're doing while we're at the show. So anytime they play this song, I was like, yeah, this is for us because this is our collective right now. And there it is. That's all I need. And it jams.
It does jam. It does fucking jam. I'm glad you mentioned it, jam.
When you think it might be over and then you're like, oh, wait, they're going to jam some more.
Yeah, it's trippy. I'm going to give you the point. That was good. Tessa's on the board with 1 point, everybody. Wes, you're not here right now. Let's switch over to Wes. Wes, what's your favorite album closer?
All right, round one of the 311 song battle. Round one, just to reiterate the rules, because since this is the first time we're trying this, and I didn't write down the rules, so I guess I'm recording the rules as we're writing it down too. First two rounds are category or topic specific. The third round is BYOB, bring your own banger, bring your own song. What you have in your back pocket. So, round one, we're with Wes right now. Say hi, Wes.
What's up?
Yep, that's really Wes. He's refused to be in the same room with me because of his religious beliefs, and I'm totally cool with that. So he's calling in on the phone. So
There's a whole platter of bacon right beside you too, which doesn't make it easy. So and religious stuff.
yeah. So let's I'm gonna ding that point against you. Just to also reiterate that I'm the keeper of the points in this bloodbath I created out of 311 songs somehow. So let's get right into it. Round one this time was the best album closer, the best last song on an album. Wes, once you start, the floor is yours. Explain your case, man. What's the best album closer?
Also, just in case, to make it easy, I'm also the almighty Bojack Westman. If those other Wesses have been in the Puffy Cast bloodbath thing yet, or next before. Best album closer because it was a competition and also kind of sarcastic, and we're already sarcastic. I went with On a Roll from Mosaic. It's, lyrics are self-explanatory, so I won't get into that. It's kind of like a couple, tells the story of a journey, But let's go back to the fan side of it, where everyone's, oh no, another sing-along, another chant fest, another chant-along, sing-along. Almost the same way people are like, oh no, another radio song. I don't believe in any of that song. Song's a song. That's what we love, whatever. The biggest thing is they put little parts like we're still here, keep it all together. I don't have to tell you the thing. It's more about the journey. It's just, of course, the biggest thing is when Josh said it was competition, bloodbath, song battle, stuff like that. I was like, I'm pretty sure, because there's other ones obviously I could go with, so I'm going against the grain a little bit with On a Roll. Also, on a more touching, emotional side, there's really emo side to me.
We don't want any of that. I'm gonna go ahead and cut you off now. So
Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Just take points away.
Go ahead. Sorry. Sorry. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead. Go.
Just get 5 to 10 points ready, just so you go, big X, like whammy. Basically, it's other than for, like I said, it's kind of what the cheesy, corny some people think. I don't think it is. I'm not saying it's my favorite song, but as for the criteria of a closer, but also, when you look around when you're at a live show and everyone's singing it, your friends, your acquaintances, our familia, all that stuff, and then weeks, months later, you kind of wish, you're like, even the most, it's a sing-along song, it's a chant-along song, it's corny, it's cheesy, but you kind of, the same experience for every other song, even that song, which some people have that kind of negative, opinion about, not negative, but like, whatever, about, it makes you think of your friends, your acquaintances. It's almost like you want to start singing that Vitamin C graduation song, stuff like that. It's kind of more of a feeling. I'm not going to, you need this, you need that, but also this is sarcastic, but I mean everything I just said. But I'm going to go with what I just said right there. I hope that's like, that probably has to be at least, 51 points? I'm sure of it. Negative 51 points.
Well, all my points are given in Bitcoin, so you're gonna have to get out your decimals, people.
Damn it.
No, I'm just kidding. Interesting. So this is, Dan. I'm gonna have people record the goal. Starting out, this is the first one, so I kind of had, see if you guys could record separately, but. Dan could because of white privilege, but Wes wasn't able to, so called in. So I'm actually able to interact with Wes. So I kind of don't want to give in too much because I do want to give out a score. But neither one. See, so in reality, you would submit all three and not know the score after each one. So I'm not gonna tell you anything since Dan doesn't know anything.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, what's up, Dan? Roto Club for life. He knows wrestling, pro wrestling, Roto Club for life.
And as I secretly told Dan before this thing, all his songs were way better anyway. So you were working uphill, but I
had a feeling maybe what I was going with again, like I said, against the grain. I'm gonna change it up. Trust me, I'm not really fully sold on my own choice for that one at least.
Full disclosure, you're going second right now because I wrote Dan's name first on the list initially. So you're going to go second. But I haven't listened to Dan's actual answer to this. So, like I said, it all comes down to, I feel like this is like the first song battle, but we're doing it without pads on,
Like a scrimmage, or?
Yeah, like a scrimmage. But, one of you are going to die at the end.
So deadly scrimmage.
Oh, yeah, deadly scrimmage. Yep. That's the new intermission at all the 311 days now are going to be executions based on the 311 song battle. But, I will say, so just a question, has nothing to do with anything right now. I guess normally I would ask this to myself on the Puffy Cast. Has the purpose of a closer on an album changed over the years? Is it once a closer, always a closer? Obviously, the only way you could answer the closer is the last song on an album. But because a song is the last song of an album, is that necessarily a closer?
Okay, how about this?
I was gonna go to the phones. Line one.
I actually had had an argument against myself for my honor roll because what's a tranquility means so much more now. Does not even a closer anymore. It means so much more now. In a different, as obvious for other reasons, but depending on the song. But let's say tranquility, if I'm not mistaken, is a closer also. It means so much more now. You're not going to say that's a closer. I don't consider it a closer, even though in chronological order of an album, it's a closer, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I consider Vaping Away a closer because I got the 311 Day version of the DVD, and that's the last song on that album. Honestly, I would have came in swinging like a motherfucker in this game and been like Vaping Away and be like, look, these guys are high as fuck, and they only printed a certain amount of these, and they're vaping away. They're high as fuck, giggling around. So,
Good point. I can't.
I'm giving me a point in this round. And I'm not even, just playing the game against you guys. I feel like I got a point that way for my secret knowledge of vaping away. The hidden closer, I guess, is the way to put it. Good point for me. I'm just gonna win every game. I think this is how this is gonna work. I'm gonna have you guys fight it out, and I'm just gonna. All right, guys. See you next time. I'll send you a gift card to someplace that probably closed recently.
Toys R Us closed yet? No. Blockbuster, I guess. Radio Shack.
Yeah. So tell you what. Let's. I will say this, Wes. Just as since I can get feedback this time, and it is round one of what is 311 Song Battle. We're just seeing like the first stages of it. When we're doing it in huge arenas, it'll be a little bit different now. A lot less diversity if I had it my way. No, you did great. That's what I want, man. Just tell me, what me and Billy did last week out in the round one was I gave him 3 deep cuts off of Evolver, and I gave myself 3 deep cuts off of From Chaos. And you had to pick one and battle it up against the other. like I said, so it's I kind of eased it down a little bit, I guess, on these, just to make it a little bit, more,
Like you said, it's tough, dude. And like I said, with all criteria,
you've got hundreds of songs, and literally a lot of them can knock each other out on any other day of the week,
Yeah, and like it's tough when you sit there and think. Sometimes you have to looking through it. I was like, this catalog, man, what the hell? And I was like, it's like you almost feel like there's, anywhere like at one time you're looking at like anywhere from like 19 to 40 songs that could are just like, man, these are all in the running. The thing is, those first 19 are just like, oh my god, those are the ones, and then you're like, all of a sudden it becomes 40, then back to 19. It's just weird, It's just super weird with that, but you got to make your way through it. Just look at all the facts you can collect. Just make a decision of some sort. You got to make sure you make a good decision with that.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you this. I'm going to give you a point. Just to tie it with me, just so you're even with me now. I love Honor Roll. I think it's a great end song. I think it's a great song itself. Some people were saying it's a terrible song. I was like, oh my god, I just. Maybe it's just, I'm in that point in my life to where I'm on a roll, so it's just kind of, but it's powerful. I don't know. It got me choked up the first time I fucking heard it,
Yeah.
And it's a good, powerful song. So.
Well, the other thing, maybe like for the people who didn't like it, it'll be like a next closure would be like on a GoFundMe or on a unemployment line or something. I don't know. And either way, one of those. It should possibly a closer at some point. I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, we're lucky they're just not giving us singles at this point, because we're just already demanding new music from them, and they're already making new music. So lucky for us, like they're giving us new things to kind of fight each other with. So all right, like I said, Wes, I'll just go ahead and say it right now. I'll give you a point. That's one Bitcoin, one puffy coin.
Puffy coin.
Yeah, one puff.
Yes.
Yeah, you get one puffy coin. I have one puffy coin, but I also have all the other puffy coins. So, all right. We'll come back to round two here momentarily. Let's get back to Dan.
Round 2, 311 song battle. Each people have 1 point, so it's a very close game, 1-1. Wes did a good job on that one, I thought. Round 2, I wish you guys could do it at each other's faces. That'd be funny. But this way is also, there's no pressure. Just make your best case. I'll give you the points. If you want to pay me on the table.
Wes is definitely funnier than I am, so he would definitely win in a face-to-face.
Yeah, well, I've already let you listen to his answer on this one, which is, I probably shouldn't. I probably just spoiled the thing by saying that, but because it's so funny, but I'll let you get to your song. This is round 2. This is worth 2 points. You're going for 2 whole points. This one. This round 2 is the best essay song. You both pick something different, which is great. You both pick something different every time for all these, which is amazing. That's the great thing about 311. It's different songs, very different songs going against each other too, but they're also similar, because they had to be similar,
Yes.
But I think it's interesting. So what's your favorite essay song?
My favorite essay song, which you cringed to, was "And a Ways to Go."
I did not cringe to it.
You made an audible noise that you did not think this was a good decision.
But it's not like I'm the judge or anything like that.
Right. Here's the thing. When you gave me the categories, I just went with my gut. I started to look at all the songs, and I was like, no, go with the first thing that pops in your head.
Who's singing right now?
Yeah, that's Nick. But he doesn't do the heavy. He doesn't do the heavy lifting in this song.
I know. I'm kidding. I'm giving you. I'll count this as an essay song, even though Peanut gets all the credit at the end.
Well, Peanut does, but then if we're talking, then Essay comes in and sings the best part of the song, which is just gets the whole crowd singing together. And like he tells the whole story in the middle, which is awesome. And then at the end, you sing it. You know you sing it. After the bass solo. We're going to take a ride. I don't know if we'll come back. That's great. And that's essay. Done. Argument over.
Sorry. I was waiting for essay to kick in.
There he is.
I fucked it up. I stopped it. That's good. No. Okay, let's see.
I feel strongly that this qualifies as an essay song.
I'll agree. I'll give you that. I will say it's an essay song because there's really not a whole lot to choose from. So you do have to. We can't.
Yeah, and Nick only does like the chorusy stuff, the refrains.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And he tells a whole story.
A weird fucking story.
Yeah, but it's a fun journey to go on with him.
Yeah, I do like this song. I think he did good. I'll say this. Let's see.
I'll say that my explanation for my essay song is nothing compared to Wes's. So just stay tuned, everyone.
I'm gonna give it. But here's the thing. I'm giving you 2 points.
Thank you.
And I'm giving you 2 points for 2 reasons. Number one, it's not what I was expecting. I like that. I like it if you're gonna come after left field. You know, but you gotta back it up. And you backed it up. I will say.
Thanks.
I think. Yeah. We'll get to Wes here in a second.
I just can't help but giggle.
I gotta tease it because
you must.
Wes, I wasn't expecting Tessa's answer. Wes came strong. Wes came. You know, if you're gonna come fucking 311 song battle, it's not 311 song fucking jerk off. It's battle. You know, we're not jerking each other off. We're battling each other. You know, those are two opposite things. You know, and all has to come down to consent. But but Wes consented, and so Wes. I was kidding. Wes did a thing. The first time I heard it, and so Wes is obviously on the phone. I laughed really hard when he was explaining it, and then I synced it up to a different song, and it kind of synced up perfectly. But
it was meant to be.
It was meant to be. So this is Wes's answer, synced with Michael Jackson's "Man in the Mirror," which is great. So enjoy.
What is the best essay song? Bring it to us.
All right. And there's a lot of opinions. I'm going with Galaxy. It's just when you think of essay song. Well, let me rephrase it. When I think of an essay song,
hey, only talk about Galaxy, okay? Let's only talk.
I know. I've learned that lesson. I don't know. Shout out to Vanessa, Holiday Gerard, Spencer song, whatever.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Her song. That's her song. But Galaxy. Not gonna get into the lyrics because it's easy. Everyone knows the lyrics. I hope they do. I'm actually gonna go for the actual composition of this song, broken down into general seconds. And basically, it's a feeling. It's essay, and where it is as for the album. It's the thing is previous albums, that way everything's set up, the formula. But I'm going to break it down almost into the composition of it. And like just when it first starts, let's say the first upwards of 40 seconds, it's the instrumental intro. It's a build, obviously. And then and then he starts, doing his thing, singing, rapping, his bars, whatever. And, he's, doing his essay thing. I don't have to explain this to you in too much detail. We know what I'm talking about, hopefully. And right about, 40 seconds.
Hopefully with editing, it's kind of...
Or some other random song, and it makes this even more weird as I'm talking about, timestamps and, time points of time or seconds.
I'll put Smash Mouth All-Star right now.
It'll be okay, at the 42nd now, hey now, I'm like, oh shit, when I hear, well, let's do it back, damn it. But, okay, so, instrumental, intro, whatever, first almost 40 seconds, and then about, it starts rapping, versing, singing, whatever, and right about 110, when you think, the formula, I guess you can say, in the most respectful way, you think Mr. Hexam's going to come in, Essay keeps going at about 110. He keeps going, and you're like, what? When you first hear it anytime, you're like, oh shit, he's instead of this standard 16 bars or whatever time signature it is, he keeps going, and you're like, oh shit, there's no Nick, it's not Nick. And then right at about I think it's 128, 129, 130, there's kind of a dip, but it's also just part of the verse, and it's almost like he takes a breath, and that's for rapping or singing. And then he, again, keeps on going. So you're like, oh shit, this is an essay song. And again, not going to lyrics, obvious. Same time.
Go for it. No, Essay's not playing guitar in the song. He's playing going the fuck off.
Yeah, and so he's doing this thing and it hits you kind of hard at about the 128, 130 mark, where, well, first at the 110, I'll go back, at the 110 mark-ish, he keeps going. You're like, oh wait, it's not the 311 formula of, which is a good thing, of where's Nick at? It's more essay. You're like, oh shit, and then at let's just say the 130 mark now, it's not all like a dip. When you hear that part, hopefully it's playing right now. The edit right now, that dip. It's probably like my own worst enemy by or something, for all I know. And that dip, I call it, I guess, where he takes a breath in the song, and then continues on, and then comes back through at about the 2-minute mark, and kind of like on an opposite, or kind of like to mirror the first. The beginning of the song was, of course, the instrumental intro, but at about the 2-minute mark, Essay with the slower verse is now him building it up instead of the original intro verse, kind of like a contrast, I guess you can say. And you're like, oh shit, and it kind of brings the whole song together. Now his slower delivered verse is coming back to the original, it's a contrast to the original, not the original, to the intro, build with that. And then just kind of like we do at live shows and so forth, at about the 220, 225 mark, basically they're just playing out whatever tempo or whatever they're playing out. And we've seen it many times. It's almost like, if he's standing there in a proverbial stance, b-boy stance, or Essay's moves or whatever, it's almost like, oh shit, that last, what is that? I think it's, how long is the song? 250 or I can't remember right now. Let's say the last 30 seconds, it's basically like if he could just stand there and we're all like, oh shit, he just fucking did work. He just fucking blazed right through that. And you're like, oh shit. That's why Galaxy is the best essay song. If you want to get into lyrics, we can go into that too, but I'm just talking about how the composition of that song, and on basically, because here's the thing, there's other verses and other songs.
Did you time
What's that?
dance move?
Well, it's that. Well, you remember you're telling me.
Did you just mirror an entire song based on the timestamp of Essay's dance moves?
Dance moves and his Essay's moves. That Uncle, Tito Doug.
So
I basically broke it down that way. And we all, and don't tell me you haven't. You know when it's going to happen. Everyone knows.
So you came out, no lyrics. You didn't want to get no lyrics. I'm just writing down my judge's notes right here. I'm just gonna put no lyrics. You're going on the basis of everything else.
Composition and the meaning of how it's set up.
Dancing around the stage.
No, you're not. I'm talking. I didn't say dancing. At the end, it's almost like he's in a b-boy stance. Basically show and prove respect.
How do you spell that? B-boy.
What's that?
A b-boy.
There's a dash in there somewhere. There's a dash, maybe 2 dashes.
There's no dashes in any of this. Okay, so composition, the b-boy stance, and at minute number 113.
impact of the composition of the time stamps or time marks I mentioned, the impact and the oh shit moments. How about that? How about this? I'll go over it again. The
no,
oh
okay.
shit.
Here's the thing. That's time.
Time.
Here's what I'm gonna say. As in between all this time that we've been coming up with this, I came up with how I'm gonna do the point structure. So you can earn up to a maximum of the point, the number of rounds. So round 1, you can earn only up to 1 point. Round two, you can earn up to 2 points. But that's based on your argument. Round 3, you can get up to 3 points.
I like it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and give myself 1 point in this round. So I now have 2 points. Coming in this round, Wes, you had 1 point. I gotta say, you had me until you said you didn't want to look at the lyrics because you had the song where the lyrics are just absolutely insane.
But that's the thing. It's obvious. I'm going with the obvious.
It's absolutely
without the
it's
obvious.
absolutely the best essay song.
It is.
But you did not give the best reasons for it, so I'm only gonna give you 1 point.
Hey, it's not my game, but I went with the feeling, with the impact. I'm with you there. I'm with you.
We can take it to the review in Toronto if you want to. Let's see what they have to say.
In Canada?
Yeah.
Oh, that's where Toronto is.
Hey, you didn't talk about the lyrics. Hey, give him a point. Hey.
Is Toronto in Jamaica now too, or
smokes a?
Or the Fonz?
Here's the thing. I don't like imitating other white people. So. All right. So Wes, end of round 2. I gave you had a chance to hit it out of the park, and instead, you hit it off the second base, and the ball spun really weird, but you were able to get a round pretty quickly. So 2 points going into round 3.
God, I'm sure Dan's kicking my ass right now. Damn it.
So let's. Man, this has been tough. Because like I said, it's not just a song, but it's about the present. It's about you got to be able to explain why the song makes you feel that way. And
I just did. The impact. I'm going with impact because we all love the lyrics. We all know the lyrics. I went with the impact of the composition of how the song's set up and the oh shit factor. No hexam. In a nice, in a respectful, positive way.
Yeah, but the composition is everybody else. Essay is just dancing around singing lyrics. So you had dancing and you had lyrics, and you chose B-boy stance.
I chose composition.
I'm quoting you right now. You chose B-boy stance and composition. You got 1 point, and that's only because you picked Galaxy. Galaxy just is gonna get a fucking point.
I just got it for the song.
You got a point. You got a point strictly for picking fucking Galaxy because it's a great fucking essay song, But I'm sure we'll get some. Feel free to email Wes. Don't email me. I'm gonna forget about this as soon as this is done with. So please don't try to follow up with any questions.
My email is cachemeoutside at Gmail.
Yeah, mine's 69, but 500 times in a row.
Someone's trying to email that right now, or when they listen to it.
At Hotmail.
Was it compact?
But spelled hot like HAWT. All right, Wes, you got 2 points. You're lucky to have 2 points. You got an error on the board.
I did.
I don't know why I'm going with baseball reference because I fucking hate baseball. So you made me so mad just then with your Galaxy support. You just made me want to talk baseball. So let's go to round 3. Bring your own banger, Wes. This is all strictly, like I said, this is basically ice dancing but with 311 songs and more skirts. But you pissed the judges off that round with your handling of Galaxy, Wes. So I'm just gonna let you know going into round 3, none of that fucking Tanya Harding bullshit on the ice. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it fucking classy. You had Galaxy, and you said B-boy stance and composition more than one time. More than one time.
I couldn't think of another example.
Wes, that's it.
Round 3, 311 song battle. It's exciting.
It is. It's a nail biter.
Wes's answer was good. Okay. To be fair to Tessa, I'm giving her points based on her immediate answer. I have to do the same for Wes. His immediate answer had me cracking the fuck up, but I didn't. Because he said no lyrics on an essay song. And the fact that Tessa said, he tells us, she talks about the lyrics. Even if somewhat, I get, Tessa's in the lead with 2-1 going into round 3. It's very close. Could go either way. Each one can get up to 3 points. This one. This is the banger. It's got to be a real big banger if you're gonna win all 3 points. So let's see what happens. Tessa, round 3. BYOB, what did you bring to the fucking 311 song battle?
I brought one and the same.
All right, game over. 3 points. There's really no way Wes can win right now.
Just from the first note of the guitar in this song, you're like, okay, let's do it.
The very first time I heard Mosaic all the way through, the first one that really stood out to me was Facing the Wind.
Boom.
Until one of the same started. Yeah.
And it just, every time still I hear this song, I think about the freaking floor in Atlanta last summer. And how we almost went through it.
That was special.
It was, and even on those, the recordings from there that somebody just from their phone, you can hear it in that song.
I had one forever that was pinned in a tweet, and it was shaky.
Yeah. When you said, show you what it's all about, that place just went nuts. And I think I'm getting chills now. I
know.
The song brings it.
I've said this before, but when I saw them play this song in Knoxville, nobody jumped up to this song except for me. It was not
that's so bizarre to me. I don't know how you could hear it and not.
I was surrounded by people at their first 311 show, no joke. And I'm on the end of a 4-day bender, where I caught a drumstick the night before. I'm just like, ugh! Stumbling in, fucking sweatpants and a fucking puffy hand. Dirty puffy hand.
You get the rare drop of the F word from Nick, since he became a dad and stuff. Doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, not now.
Nope.
It's a hard F too.
It is. It really needed to be there. And essay is amazing. This song wins. I'm sorry, Wes. Your choice was great, but this one wins.
I'm the judge, and I totally agree. So
yeah.
There's definitely a strategy of I wish I could get to the ending, but I didn't. There's definitely a strategy of play to your fucking audience. Yeah, it's 311. It's all subjective, and I'm the motherfucking subject. So
you're the boss.
3 points. 3 points. 6 points, Tessa. Great job. Wes, hell of an effort with Galaxy. I should give him a point strictly for the fact that it all sunk up to Man in the Mirror so amazingly. The fact that he did that alone is the only reason he got a point.
The competitive side of me is coming out, and I also feel like he should get half a point, and Michael Jackson should get half a point.
Oh, okay. Well, you convinced me. I'm stoned. I'm fine. You just took Wes down just a half. So 1.5, you're saying, or just half a point?
How many?
You won this thing.
That was Oh, I've already won. I just no, I'm good.
Well, I've somehow gave myself 2 points. So I'm somehow in this.
Well, the judge, you've done your part.
Yeah, I love One and the Same so much. I'm giving myself a point for that one. So
I knew as soon as I told you that was my pick that you were on board.
oh yeah. Like I said, you played me like a fiddle.
I did.
Like I said, so. But we can still listen to Wes's answer, even though he's not going to win. Wes, what's your answer for round 3?
All right, round 3. 311 song battle. Wes is back to close it out. Done with the baseball analogies. From now on, it's horse racing.
Horse racing, wow,
yeah.
shit.
Whore racing.
Whore racing? Whore racing.
Yeah, whore racing.
I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Whatever. Shit, sorry. Bad.
I liked it. I liked it.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm not going to give you a point for it, because I'm still just bitter.
Hey, again, I attacked from a different angle.
No. It's take it up with the commenters, man. I get paid to do a job here, and I get really stoned while I do it, so I don't do the best job. So I have to stick by my gut. So
paid in purple. I dig it.
Okay, I mean, you took Galaxy, which has the best lyrics ever, and you said, and I quote, "I don't want to talk about the lyrics. I want to talk about the b-boy stance." So no,
hold on. That's not what I said.
Dude, you're gonna lose. I wrote composition and impact, and minute 110, you said he does like a little hand flip that you find. Dude, we're round 3. We're round 3 now. Round 3.
Round 3.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how this fire ends, if we can put it out or not, or
my Wes's dumpster fire of trying to attack.
You're like Shaq at the fucking free throw line. It's like literally. We'll give it. Yeah. Not only that, but the goal is really huge, and like I said, it's great. Like I said, I know the choices ahead of time. So I can make sure they're not picking the same choices, which they didn't. I'll just say that now that none of you guys did. Well, Wes picked Dan's after the fact. So really, I should give Dan, the point for that. Wes ended up going with Dan's pick and didn't even know it. So he couldn't even stick on a roll. And then Galaxy, he just.
Hey, first time at the whore race.
He listens to Galaxy. We learned today that Wes skips Galaxy. And hates 311. So hates.
That's That's
hates 311, but loves SA at certain points in time.
Timestamps, time signatures. At certain points in time. Time is a circle.
Yeah, it is a circle. Okay, round 3. This is BYOB. Bring your own banger. This is yours. I gave you the parameters for the first 2 rounds. That you guys somehow. I tried to set it up T-ball for you, and you came out and you tackled it.
Clink.
Yeah. So BYOB, this I'm letting you. This is all you. So I'm excited to see what you do with this. Wes, what banger did you bring today? Why is it your banger? And what makes it a banger to you? And actually, the word banger is in reality, bangers. I'm using that term mockingly. For all the fucking idiots who reply to like all the tweets that I do, it's funny. Because I'd argue that fucking Amber's a banger. Fucking Love Song has been downloaded a million times. I'll drop stats in my fucking time. Right there. How about that?
You just said Amber could be a banger.
Yeah, it could. It could. Hey, dude, when Amber goes off, fucking, all you hear is all of a sudden just yeah. I mean, people talk about, I'm gonna go piss during Amber, but fucking, you guys are fucking sitting back there singing. Shut the fuck up.
It's a banger.
Yeah. Anyways, I didn't mean to spoil your banger, but okay. So Wes, it's up to you now, man. Impress me. What's your banger? What you got? What you do? I gave you the keys to the castle. What are you not going to focus on correctly this time?
my attack, my sneak attack, my attack from the bunker or whatever. And again, I'm not focusing on lyrics. Just joking. Actually, I do mention some lyrics in this one, so at least I can get like a 1,000th of a point back. I do.
Well, lyrics are 50% of their songs, you know.
All right, so. Okay, this banger, Bring Your Own Banger, BYOB, for me, is one of them. Because again, the biggest thing is there's so many of them that just come to mind. But mine is Freeze Time. Shout out to Welcome, but mine is Freeze Time. It's the epitome. It's like the E words. It's the epitome up to that point and into the future. 311. It's epic. It's iconic. Now I want to say something. I'm not going to jump to the lyrics yet. Just the intro alone. When you hear that, if you cannot get hype, if you can't, get going, get hype, the intro alone. But of course, we're speaking of the whole song. Hell, if that's not epic and or iconic, you're like, holy shit, what's going on? If you want to go how the albums came out, music, grassroots, self-titled Blue, Transistor, and then, sound systems coming out, and you're like, what else can they do? And they, and that starts off the album, and you're like, holy, with just that intro, you're like, holy shit. And you're listening to it, and you're like, oh shit, that's the 311 I love, that's the 311 I know. And now getting and as you go through it, you're listening to it. Just like any other 311 song that's new, you might not know the lyrics, but you know what's coming. And then like you hear the one lyric. Here you go, Josh. The one lyric that's now stands the test of time. Quotation marks. Time marks is perfect snapshot to always rewind. What do we do? That's something we do to this day. That's exactly what we do. If it's the album, if it's the live shows we attend, if it's just when we're listening to off our playlist or, or anything like that, it's one of the songs. Okay, I was about to say the song. It's not the song, but as for banger, it's one of the impact, Serendip. Okay, actually, just saying it that right there. Again, the perfect snapshot to always rewind. It's like when you hear that for the first time, you're like, okay, I remember everything that 311 has put out, performed, did. Where are we going from here? We know the intro just told me like, holy shit, they're still kicking ass. And like I said, as for like live songs, I know that's not the criteria for this really. As for banger. But actually, I guess I want to say as for banger, performed, on, studio or CD or not CD, well, I'm old, track, and then see it live, the impact of that. Don't worry about the timestamp or whatever type of stance you're in, but that's, that just sticks out. It's, you won't laugh at the word banger now, damn it. The line basically, what's the other line? We'll just go for me. This is my opinion under the criteria. Because I have an ego and I'm kind of self-centered and cocky sometimes. You will be immortal, man. And that's me. I guess I take that as being not confident, but being living forever. I guess is what immortal. But that's what I feel like because I just feel like. I feel kick-ass just like the song, just like them. I can't keep I'm laughing at the word banger. I wish you called it something else. Josh, can I add one thing about a timestamp or time mark, or is that, I'm just joking. I do not have anything about a timestamp or time mark at all. Banger. Hold on 1 second. But I'm just gonna leave it at that because that's my bring your own banger is Freeze Time.
All right. not gonna reveal your score. You came in the round with 2 points. I'm gonna think you had a lot to say right there.
You don't have. I understand everything, dude. I just my
No. I'm just being I'm just being really, really dramatic as fuck right now because I have no. Well, I want to see what the tension is in this thing. So that was it. Freeze time. That's absolutely a banger. Wes, you came in with 2 points. That was charity out of my heart. I may give Dan my 2 points that I gave myself just because I was so mad with which give the Galaxy.
I totally understand.
But
totally
you know,
understand.
this is probably gonna come out with hate all towards me and be like, Wes was right, and but this is 311 song battle. This isn't 311 song All Stars. Okay. All right, 311 song battle. We'll be back with the final score after a moment. Wes, thank you. Thanks for doing this, man. It was great. You sound great on the call and everything. So we'll definitely I'll send you the rules next time. Just this time read them and listen. I want you to listen to Galaxy if you can. Close your eyes. Don't even think about what Essay is doing, and just listen to what he's saying.
Listen. Like the lyrics?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The lyrics. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Shit. But seriously, been a pleasure. Puppycast. Follow Josh. I don't know why I do this. I do this on other sports podcasts and stuff, or whoever has comic book. Follow Live Puffy 311. Follow the Puffycast tweet handle. Whatever else is on.
Well, they changed that password today, and I haven't gone in and rechanged that one. So
bear with them about the password.
Well, that one because I don't ever do anything on it. It's just notifications of just apparently special ed people. I think I don't know. The notifications they give me on that because I only follow Nick and Peanut and Essay. It's just it honestly is depressing to read. It's like, why are you notifying me this Twitter? It's funny. Plus, I mean, fucking Live Puffy has all the, I don't want to have to tweet it twice and shit. Fucking one's for branding, one's for me to give myself points for. But thanks for doing this. I appreciate you taking the dive like you did on the second one.
Hey, that's what I do. Also, follow Bojack Westman on nothing. Don't follow me on anything. Awesome 311. Bojack, you're probably not even recording anymore, but follow me on nothing. Thanks.
I was the only one born in the bottom, the state of disconnection. How then would it be so bad when you would come along for the ride? No one can stop us from crossing the line. All I can say is what I will do. Get out of the way or we are going to burn the whole thing down. What we're gonna do now. Show you what it's all about. Come it's all about. Coming to find out we're highly indivisible. Gonna find out what's something like invincible. You're the getaway, cause Mama led you astray. We come from one and the same. One and the same, we're thinking of the game, comprising everything. Greater than the sum of the parts, that's why we got this for. Vital to the survival of the human race. That's why we're letting them know, screaming your fucking pain.
Sing with the band, you were down with the mains. And never change, got the ticket for the state in the case. Never games, renegades, with the naked parade. No matter age, on the decade, and not the tin of purple haze.
Gonna find out we're highly indivisible. Gonna find out we're something like invincible. You're the getaway, cause I'ma let you astray. We come from one and the same. So, who's coming back tomorrow night? We gotta say, we are so blessed to have you guys. 311 fans are the best in the world. We're very grateful. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Hope you're having a great 311 day weekend. We got one more for you. It's T and P combo.